In late December 1980, strange lights pierced the cold night in Rendlesham Forest, Suffolk. US Air Force personnel from RAF Woodbridge and Bentwaters saw what they first thought was a downed aircraft. But the forest was silent. No crash, no fire, only an unnatural glow seeping between the trees, as if the woods themselves were breathing. Staff Sergeant Jim Penniston led a small team to investigate. They moved cautiously through the whispering pines. Then, a shape, metallic, triangular, floating just above the ground. Strange symbols covered its surface, shimmering in the pale light. Penniston touched the craft. His mind exploded with images, a vision, or a warning. It felt less like contact and more like possession. The object vanished silently into the thick mist. Penniston's watch and those of his men malfunctioned. Time had slipped. Hours lost in what they felt like minutes. When they stumbled back to base, their faces were pale, voices shaking. What had really happened out there, and why, even days later, did the forest seem wrong? 2 nights later, Deputy Base Commander Charles Holt and his team were drawn into the woods. Lights again, but this time they moved intelligently. Red, blue, white, like ghostly sentinels weaving through the black trees. Holt recorded his observations on a handheld tape recorder, a nervous, whispering narrative as they chased the unexplained deeper into the heart of the forest. Radiation readings spiked at the site where the craft had once rested. Trees were scorched, yet untouched by fire. Animals on nearby farms grew frantic during the encounters, crying out into the night. Locals reported strange beams of light slicing through their homes. Something had scared Rendlesham, but it left no fingerprints, only cold dread and silence. Eyewitnesses described the light splitting apart, merging again, forming impossible shapes. Some spoke of figures, dark, slim, moving between the trees. Skeptics called it hysteria. But for those who stood beneath that cold sky, the truth felt heavier, a haunting, unfolding not from beneath the ground, but from beyond the stars, or from somewhere older. In the weeks that followed, strange events shadowed those involved. Electrical disturbances, nightmares, an invisible presence felt inside homes. Sergeant Munro Neville's, tasked with decontaminating the site, later confessed that it felt like the forest itself had become haunted, not by its spirits of the dead, but by something stranger, something waiting. Despite the official denials, the Ministry of Defence quietly investigated. Rendlesham's secret was too large to dismiss. Even now, redacted documents hint at unknown aerial phenomena. Those who dared speak out are ridiculed, silenced. Yet they all share one common fear. They had glimpsed something that had marked them, and it wasn't finished. Today, Rendlesham Forest seems peaceful. Families walk its trails, birds sing, the wind moves softly through the trees. But those who linger after dark sometimes hear it, a low hum, a flickering of unnatural light between the trunks, a feeling that they were being watched. The past never really left, it waits, just beyond sight. They called it a UFO incident, but in Rendlesham, it wasn't just something seen, it was something felt, a spectral echo of contact, an encounter that slipped through the cracks of reality, leaving behind something not quite alien, not quite human. In the deep woods of Suffolk, the veil thinned, and something crossed through.